Pooh stated, "We didn't realize we were making memories, we just knew we were having fun." Every day we make memories with our family or friends, and sometimes those memories can last a lifetime. One of my lifetime memories include going on a stargazing adventures with my friends this past summer. So learning about stargazing can make a trip even more memorable to look back on, which is why today I will be telling you how to read a star chart, understand sky movement, determine the best time to go, and what you can find in the night sky. First, let's talk about reading a star chart. A star chart is a type of tool that is used for mapping the sky. This tool for thousands of years has been used by people to study the stars and divide the skies into grids. Grids are important to know since they not only assist people in identifying and locating stars, but it ties in with learning how to read a star chart. Learning how to read a star chart isn't as hard as one may make it seem. All you really have to do is know the date, time, current location, and the basics. The basics include starting off at a small portion of the chart, such as looking for a constellation like the Big Dipper or Orion. Then you would want to relate the area of the map to the night sky or constellation. Once you match the sky to the map, then you'll find it to be much easier to locate and learn about the stars. However, do keep in mind that the night sky moves, so you may need to adjust the chart as needed when time goes by. Also, certain star charts may include other information than just stars. For example, according to Telescope Observer, the guide to the stars includes 70 constellations, 55 stars, 54 double stars, the location of the Milky Way, and the path of the sun, moon, and planets, 56 galaxies, and more. This is one example of a star chart, which means there are plenty more to find what you might be looking for. After all, learning how to read a star chart can make a more learning experience. Now that we've talked about reading a star chart, we're going to talk about understanding sky movement. In order to view the astronomical object for which you seek, there needs to be an understanding of how the sky moves. Due to Earth's rotation, the stars aren't always going to be in the same place every night. This is why certain constellations move around in the northern hemisphere, or why some of them can only be visible during certain seasons. According to Brian Ventrudo from 1 Minute Astronomer, if you measure accurately, you'll find it only takes 23 hours and 56 minutes for a star to get back in the same position in the sky as it was the night before. So each day you look in a slightly different direction in space, and this causes every star to rise 4 minutes earlier each night. The reasons for stars arriving earlier for each night is due to the Earth's revolution around the sun. This is also the explanation for seeing certain constellations during certain times of the year. To really understand sky movement, it'll take time and experience. So this portion is mainly learning and growing. Now that we've discussed reading a star chart and understanding sky movement, let's discuss a best time to go stargazing. Determining the best time is a major factor in stargazing. Moon phases play a big part in having a successful stargazing experience. One may think a full moon is the best time to go, but that is incorrect. The reason this is incorrect is when it's a full moon, it tends to wash out everything else in the sky, due to it being so bright. Typically, the best time to go is when the moon is either in a crescent, gibbous, or not even in the sky at all. Whichever one of these times you decide to go, you'll be able to see thousands of stars just with the naked eye. However, if you go during the new moon phase, when the moon is not in the sky at all, you have a better chance of seeing the Milky Way. The best time to go out for stargazing during the year are during these 3 seasons: autumn, winter, and spring, and they are known to as the observing season. According to Go Stargazing, this is the best time to go when clocks go back in October, nights become 1 hour longer to the time they go forward in March, nights become 1 hour shorter. These are usually the best time to go for stargazing, which is why it is important to keep in mind that timing is key. Since we have discussed reading a star chart, understanding sky movement, and determining the best time to go, we will now discuss the possibilities of what you can find in the night sky. There are more than just stars in the night sky, if you know where to look. You can find the moon, planets, satellites, nebulas, galaxies, meteors, and so much more. There are at least 5 planets that can be seen with your own eyes: Mercury, Venus, Mars, Saturn, and Jupiter. Satellites have been around since 1957, and some of them can be seen since their surfaces have solar panels that are very reflective. According to study astronomer online at Swinburne University, a nebula is an interstellar cloud of gas and dust, and these can be found in the Milky Way galaxy. However, the Milky Way isn't the only galaxy we can see with our own eyes. Another galaxy can be seen, but is only during the month of November, and it is the Andromeda Galaxy. Meteors are little chunks of rock from space which appear as a streak of light across the sky. These are a couple examples of what can be seen at night. Not all of them, so there is possibilities for more. After all, stargazing is an experience where anything is possible, which can make the memory even more special. In conclusion, stargazing can be more than just looking at the stars. Stargazing can be an amazing memory or learning experience to look back on in the future with either yourself, your family, or your friends. Looking at the stars has more than one part to it, such as reading a star chart, understanding sky movement, determining the best time to go, and finding more than just stars in the sky. Stargazing not only gives an opportunity of living in the moment, but it also gives a memory that can last a lifetime.